Hello, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and Facebook. It is I, the mega famous DJ Winza. At my side, sort of behind me as well, is Marcus, who we still haven't come up with a good brand name for you yet. We need to get you on brand. Ooh, no. That one would make it too much me and not enough you. Instead, we will move on to other introductions. We have Scorpio.
Hello.
From across the pond. And we have Billy.
Hey, everyone.
Now, I keep on forgetting, is it Tennessee?
Yep, Tennessee.
Yes! I'm smart!
Yay!
No, I'm not. Sorry. But anyway, we're going to do the normal random thing. We don't have an extra player right now. If you are interested in joining for these random one-shots on Mondays, we are live. Nightmare, Digpon, or Reggie.
Yes.
We are live. It is currently 8:01 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Well,
we're live.
It probably took a second for it to, go live. But
Good
yeah,
point.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Although I am prone to cause major disappointments. Ask my family. Anyway, we are going to get started right now. Now, I actually already decided on the location because Marcus right here, came up with a good subtitle for the episode, Rolling in the Deep. So I figure, fuck it. We're going under the water.
Yeah, and besides, I'm sure you'll love it, Reggie.
Where fish don't stink. I bet nobody fucking knows where that came from.
I feel like I should.
I don't know if you should.
Well, what's it from?
It's from a show called Bobby's World from the 90s. It was probably way before your time, because I don't think you were alive in the early 90s, were you? Well, you were a toddler.
I'm a 1990 baby, so...
Yeah, you were a toddler.
Yeah, so I probably would have been like a baby and have no recollection.
Yeah, absolutely. You would have literally been a toddler. You would have been about as old as John's Littlest.
Yeah.
By the time it was canceled. But it was such a good show! Howie Mandel, bring Bobby back! Anyway, I'm going to use this semen-colored dye that just got flung across my office. Hold on. Shit. Shit, I don't see it at all! Technical difficulties. It's going to get very dark in here. Hold on, I've got to get up and move my fatty ass. And you guys are going to see what's directly behind me. Thank you. And I'm probably never going to get back up again. Oh, God! Technical difficulties! Technical foul! The fuck?
He's been grounded! Ah!
Oh no, the most difficult technicalities.
Technicalities. That's the specialty of Sub-Zero's lawyer. Where is my phone? Is it behind me? I can't turn around in this position.
Well, it's not in my line of sight if that's what you're asking.
Guys, yeah, you're gonna enjoy the stupidity, guys.
Hold on, I'll call it and see if we
can get up.
I'll call it and see if we can hear it.
Its ringer is on buzz.
Well, maybe we can hear the buzzing.
Maybe. Oh, God damn it. Or maybe... Oh, no, don't tell me it fell way back there. Oh, no. I don't think it fell all the way down. it didn't, then I might be in good luck. Oh shit. Trying to get out from underneath my own desk.
You can do it.
Professional YouTube, kids. Professional YouTuber at work. I can't hear anything. Hold on. Okay. Where the fuck did you go, you motherfucker?
Yes, Reggie. Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is the DJ Winza show. This is the theme to Winza show. The theme to Winza show. If you want me to get a fucking copyright strike. My beginning's almost halfway finished. How do you like it so far? I'm gonna get litigation now. Fuck. I lost my semen. I blew my semen.
You blew your
It's gone. I'm gonna have to fucking look later. Hey, look, a big fat guy's stomach. There you go. Alright. I'm going to have to pull a different color for this one. You know what? This is causing more trouble than it's worth. I'll just deal with my ass hurting. There we go. Oh, God. There we go. Put that fucking... Yeah, that's a catchy-ass song. It's from Gary Shandling's show from the 80s.
Okay.
Definitely before your time.
Yep.
Oh, that's another dead comedian. Now I feel sad. Ugh. I've been watching dead comedians all day. Okay, I am going to replace it with the Grape and Cream D12 to determine our fucking level. Jesus Christ. It was cocked. No, that's too low. Okay, 7's good. Alright.
Yep.
By the way, if it's like tilted, it's cocked. Hey.
What?
Did you hear about the guy who was born with no eyelids?
No.
No? Huh. Well, they were able to, he was also Jewish, so they kind of killed two birds with one stone. So when they went for the bris, they used the foreskin to replace his eyelids. He's okay. He's just a little cockeyed. That joke is an antique.
I noticed.
And so am I! I shouldn't do that anymore. Anyway, that's step 1. We're dealing with level 7s today. I forgot to... Yeah, groovy. Yeah. Fuck. I want my semen D12. I never thought I'd string those words together. Again, live entertainment, folks. So, I already decided, or at least you guys did, decide who is going to be what. So we're going to start with the... Oh, no, that's class. We're just going to go and choose the race. He is going to be the Water Genasi.
Okay.
Or...
I think I may be the air genasi.
Okay, yeah, that's why I
I'm
was
the
like, wait a minute, that
Water
doesn't... Alright, awesome. Okay, so, he's the airhead. Level 7. By the way, in case you guys are wondering, this is what I'm looking at on the other screen. So, yeah. Genasi, air. Level 7. Ding! You are Rasabint Ryasa.
Alright.
And that is a bard. College of Lore.
Oh boy.
And bear with me while I save as. By the way, it's fastcharacter.com in case you're curious. goodness gracious. Okay. Whew. And thank you for your patience, folks. Pop that into... Oh, hey. No, we're gonna put that there. I'll get back to reading the chat in a minute, guys. I got work to do.
It's okay, there's not much happening at the moment, so...
It's alright, I never have anything going in my chat because people don't want to pay attention. I don't blame them. I don't hate you. Alright, now we will go back. They're back! Next was Water Genasi. Ding! Alright, you are Riyadh Wiyah Fahai.
That's a mouthful.
Yes, yes it is. And that is what she said. I've got 1 million of those. Mainly because that's what she said. And that is... Boom. There we go.
You ever see the show How It's Made?
Yes.
Or Dirty? Yeah. Watch that show and play How She Said. That's what me and my wife do. That's what
God.
She said.
And...
It's pretty funny.
Triton. Hey, you get to be the
Triton, yes.
meathead this time. You are a fighter.
Oh, good.
And
I
save
get to fight
as.
things.
Yes. Actually, I kind of want to re-roll that. Mainly because all this is going to be underwater. But, well, we get what we get. Okay. Actually, I think because... I think at least 2 of you will have swim speeds, which negates the disadvantage. The only time you still have disadvantage is with ranged attacks. So...
Yeah, I can't see arrows hitting very well. I can see them just coming
Crossbow.
off the bow and then just sort of coming
You're
off
a
the
foot in
crossbow
front
and
of
then
it,
just
I'll
sort
hit
of
you.
you fire your crossbow bolt and it just sort of floats upwards.
Yeah, I would go forwards for a second.
Yep. Alright, I've got all 3 characters saved on my screen, and I am going to get that off of the screen so I can actually read the chat, because it's been going and going and going.
It just keeps going and going and going.
Oh god.
That's what she said.
I just realized
What?
I was selling hot dogs. Don't worry, they were kosher. Anyway,
What?
can someone please explain to Marcus what the joke about selling hot dogs is?
What, you like your dick was out or something?
Melee is ineffectual against flying targets.
Okay, you've lost me, because...
My fly was open!
Oh. Okay, then. You had to say.
Anyhow, now it's time for me to do the important roles. How I'm going to murder each and every one of you. Grab the D10s of the Seaman set that is currently not completely broken up, except for the D12 that I want now. Alright.
Natural 1, toaster in the sea. That's how we all die.
It'd take a lot more than 1 toaster.
Alright, 2 toasters.
I roll like 3 to 5 times, and if I have something, a whole bunch of shit that I like, I incorporate it all into a nice, weird fucking session.
I look forward to it.
And one more. Might just decide not to use one if it like sucks or if it's fucking boring. But there we go. Alright, so let's see. Damn. The list for underwater stuff is like really light. Shit. Alright, so let's see.
Hi, Moose.
Oh, Jesus.
Who's his hair?
Hey, Moose.
Hello.
Hello.
Hermigerd's Hurler.
Alright, next one is that. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a subject. My penis, is it more like Nathan's Famous or Hebrew National?
A little smoky.
Or,
That was not an option.
Or comes up short or something. I don't know.
And no, it's way too light for that. It'd be more like a Vienna sausage. At least get the color right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I should probably mention
That was a dick joke.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. But yeah, Moose, Reggie is actually Nightmare, but I know him on another Discord server, and he goes by Reggie on that server. So yeah, that's why I'm saying Reggie.
And that could be interesting.
Yeah, something like sorta, Moose, sorta.
Yeah.
It keeps... I hate that it does that. Just like... shifts.
Good to know. Good to know, Reggie. Good to know.
So, are you going to have pictures of dead Malfive? And actually, you might want to avoid using mouse for anything, because Disney will fucking sue you for just having a mouse character. You'd probably think they wouldn't, but I assure you they fucking would. They're fucking Disney. They're the reason why it now takes 75 fucking years for copyright things to not be copywritten anymore. Otherwise, Mr. Mickey Mouse would already be public domain.
Yep, that's a sad. That's a sad thing.
And last thing. Ooh. Oh, that works. Oh, it was... Alright. And now for the part that is always fun, me trying to combine the different elements that I got from the random table and come up with something even partially cohesive as a one-shot adventure, which, not as easy as you'd think. That's it! Alright, so let's bring us in. So, my friends, you were captured by a coven of sea hags. You should consider yourself lucky that just looking at them didn't rob you of your own life's essence. But they have gone to seek other sources of nutrients and are deciding to keep you guys for a later meal.
Oh boy.
You're currently trapped in underwater cages in their lair, inside of a gigantic bathysphere that sank long ago. Each of you are in individual cages. You're not quite sure about the plant life across the room from you, but you did watch these hags travel through it. You're not sure if it's magical or if they just walked through a doorway that just happened to be obscured. But that seems to be the only place where the walls aren't completely solid. So what are you guys going to do?
Good question.
Before you ask, yes, you have all your gear on you.
Okay.
They were that confident that they had you guys dead to rights.
Are there any locks?
Of course.
Can I pick the lock?
Alright. Go ahead and give me... it would be... It doesn't actually have it listed on most character sheets, and I'll show you guys watching what I mean. There's nothing that says pick locks, but basically since he is... Where is it? There we go. Doesn't have it listed, but by default you are proficient in thieves' tools. So it doesn't say you are. It doesn't say that you're what's it called? Expertise in it, but you do at least get to add your what's it called? Your proficiency and your dex bonus.
So +6.
Interesting.
That's not very good. That's only 11.
11?
Mm-hmm.
It takes a couple of minutes because it's kind of an alien lock that you've never encountered before. You imagine they might have gotten it up on the surface somewhere, or it came with this bathysphere that they've turned into their hovel. But you are eventually able to open it up, although you're still not quite sure where these hags went or how long they're going to be gone.
Well, good to know, Moose. Good to know.
All right. Either of the other two of you doing anything?
Yeah.
How?
At the moment, I'm just strumming away on my little guitar thing or whatever instrument I has.
So you say these cages have been brought from the surface.
They were either brought from the surface or they were part of the bathysphere before it sunk.
So chances are these are possibly not designed to be submersed in water for long periods of time. Are they rusty at all?
Considering it's slightly dark in here, I would actually say make a perception check.
A perception check.
It's +1.
+1. Ah, the dice gods are smiling upon me today.
Yay!
15.
You actually notice the lock itself seems to be a little rusty, whereas the rest of the cage seems to be in better condition. You imagine the lock itself may have been made of different metals, not expecting to be completely submerged.
Alright, I am going to attempt to sort of wedge my sword in where the lock is and try and jimmy it
Lunham!
open.
What the hell? Thank you!
Yay.
The fuck is wrong with you? Thank you. Anyway, sorry to interrupt. Had to give praise for someone who just subscribed on YouTube.
I'm gonna try and jimmy the lock with my sword.
Hey.
Like
We're all
jamming
adults
there.
here. You're going to James the lock. Roll strength.
Strength, that is +5.
Mhm.
So, boop. At 19.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
All right. Just so you know, you didn't damage your sword
Yay.
because of the high
Good.
roll.
Huzzah.
If you had failed miserably, you'd have to find a new sword. Anyhow, you get it just in a way where you just kind of lean on the edge of the edge of the blade against the part of the lock that's like stuck in the door and cut it. And your door opens.
Yay.
So, Rasabint. Riasa.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Let's see. Just for shits and giggles, I think I'll see Scorpio's character do that, and I'll try and do the same. Just out of curiosity. So, I assume it's a strength check on my end too.
You probably roll intelligence at advantage.
Okay.
Or no. Roll wisdom at advantage.
Really?
Yes.
Damn
Because
it.
this is more a wisdom thing. But it's at advantage, so don't feel too bad.
17.
Yeah, you think it might not be a good idea to try to use your weapon, because he's got much bigger muscles than you do.
Can I get to his cage?
Yes. You can just swim over.
Swim over and see if I can pick his lock.
Alright.
Doing the thing.
Go ahead and do the same roll as before.
8.
You break one of your lockpicks inside the lock.
Damn it.
I mean, you can try again. It's going to raise the DC.
Sure, why not?
Alright.
That's a no. That's a natural 1. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. You now have 2 lockpicks broken inside the lock.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can't even try picking it anymore because it's just full of lockpick.
You could try kicking it open and seeing if that works.
You have a strength of 10.
I know, but it no. I got nothing.
I am going to attempt to
Smashy.
use my enormous muscles to sort of force the door open.
Hey, I just realized
What?
you literally have twice the strength he does. So yeah, you're probably not going to have that much of an issue.
Righto. Shall I roll strength again?
In this case, because you're just pulling, I want you to add athletics as well.
So we'll
Add 8.
so add 8. Okie dokie.
Fucking
that's a
20
D20.
strength. Jesus fuck.
D20 plus 8.
Yes.
I got 19 again.
So you hear, and it's really loud. You hear, clang, clang, clang. And you don't imagine that sound would just sit in one place because you're underwater and sound travels far underwater.
I'd like to hide.
All right. Do you want me to describe the room to give you a good idea of where to hide? You cut off. I just heard,
Sure.
Okay. All right, so there are the 3 cages. They're kind of orb-shaped, and they're just kind of wedged partially in the wall. Like, the bars are coming out of the wall. It's not like they were ever hanging or anything, but they're just in the wall. The other side of the room has what looks like it used to be some kind of like science table desk built into the opposite wall. It's on the ceiling, and because it's the whole place is upside down. And then there's the seaweed that's just growing all over the opposite wall.
Is there only one entrance?
You are pretty certain that you can't really see any other way out other than maybe through the seaweed, or they've done something else where they've sealed the other way. You don't know.
I'll hide in the seaweed, please.
All right. Like how far from the, I don't know if I should call it the floor or the ceiling, the bottom area, and how far from the top area?
About middle way. And
right.
as close to the entrance as I can get.
Well, you wouldn't know where that is, but you will need to roll a stealth for me.
That's not bad. That's 22.
All right. Well, I'm just going to use that as a combination roll. As you're trying to slide in amongst the seaweed, you also kind of feel what feels like the top of a doorway upside down. And you look through, and you kind of have to move a lot of the seaweed aside, and you see another room.
I'll tell the other two.
Yeah.
There's a room.
Oh yeah, I hide and stuff here.
There's a room, motherfuckers.
In that case, I'll hide with them. So, stealth check, I assume.
Well, there's literally another room, so, because this is about how deep the seaweed is off of the wall.
Oh.
Like, this is the wall, this is like the outermost seaweed.
Kind of like the edge of it, yeah.
Yeah. You imagine, now that you know how deep the seaweed is against the wall, probably not the best place to hide, but good for like a quick ambush if necessary. But you also don't know if they're even still within the bathysphere. Oh, and it's also, I should have mentioned this earlier, I apologize for not having done so. They've been gone for half an hour.
Oh, they've been out for a while.
A little bit, yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, is it lit in the other room? Is it dark?
It is still kind of dark. Let me just double check things real quick. Tritons do not have dark vision.
No, sir, they do not.
Water genasi do not have dark vision. And air genasi do not have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
We are blind.
But I do have the light cantrip. So that
All
could
right.
possibly help us at least a little bit.
All right.
Same here.
Yeah, you both do.
We could just make a beacon out there.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why you guys were able to move around so well in that room is the seaweed that was on your side of the room kind of had some bioluminescent lichen attached to it. So it was kind of giving off a soft blue glow. The other side of the door, there's no such luck.
Welcome back, Moose.
Welcome back, Moose.
Okay, I would like to, I have a belt pouch,
Mm-hmm.
and cast light inside the belt pouch. That way I can control how much I open it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can kind of do that with your hand, too. Just letting you know.
Sounds handy.
Yes. For when you really need to see yourself jerk off. With your mage hand. Actually, I don't think you can use both at once, because I think light is concentration. Actually, you know what? I have a perfect way to check. Let's see if light, while you guys decide what you're doing, if light is concentration.
I think what I'm going to do...
It is not.
Oh.
So you can just cast light on something and it'll stay for an hour.
What I'm going to try and do is... see what we got around here and see if I can construct some sort of underwater torch out of these glowing lichens. Maybe a stick or something.
Well, there aren't any sticks in the room. However, roll looking at your skills just to see what would apply here. I'm kind of metagaming for it. Survival. Because that would actually work very well. Survival!
Survival.
13.
13?
13.
You imagine you could use it around, like, maybe the hilt of your sword or one of your javelins.
Hey, HD Cat.
Hey, HD Cat!
I shall attempt to do that then.
Do-do-do-do.
So I see JR's off, or RJ's off, so or
RJ.
JR, whatever.
JR.
Yeah. A little rev. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, he's here now. So yeah, you actually find no issue tying some of the, like, just pulling out the seaweed that has the lichen attached and wrapping it around one of the ends of your javelin to use as a pseudo torch. An underwater torch.
I know, Cat. I got momentarily confused.
Now I want to eat some of my seaweed. Or smoke it, man. Anyway. So what are you doing with that torch?
I'm going to use it to see with.
Use it to see.
Dot. I don't have the ability to do graphics, so I just did it with my finger. Dot. There we go. Alright, so are you going to be going through the doorway then? Is that what you're doing?
That's what I'm gonna do. Leroy
right.
Jenkins.
Well, you do notice as you do kind of flash it in there, one of the walls is broken. Like, it looks like that is, like, part of the reason why the bathysphere's down in the ocean. It had a huge smash inward, and it's like, from your perspective, it's up and to the left, and it's smashed inward. It looks like maybe cannon fire or some gigantic sea creature struck the thing hard enough to cause that. Rev JR, I think, is his I almost said. Oh, he's an atheist friend. Okay.
Yeah, it's a different person. I momentarily looked him up for a second. Yeah, it's someone else.
Okay.
So.
Well, look
so
at
like he
I
said,
look
it's
at
not
this.
his husband.
So I look at this hole, and I look at the others, and I point to us. I see, that's your problem right there. It's got a hole in it.
Holy moly.
All right, so
is it leading out completely?
Yeah, because you kind of see, like, you know how deep underwater you are, because it's where you live. You specifically, as a water genasi, but it's like seeing the light filtering through from the top of the ocean down near the bottom of the ocean. Not Mariana's Trench deep, but more like I'd say a quarter of that depth.
Okay.
Which is just fine for you guys, because it's where you live.
Alright, I'd like to try to sneak and see if I can get to that opening.
Alright. And you have no problem. There's not really anything blocking your way. I mean, you know, unless you really want to look around, doesn't really seem to be too much of interest in here.
Yeah.
Nope, trying to get out.
Alright. Same with
All right. Essentially, I'm just following right behind him. Very much just making sure nothing else is, behind us or all that stuff, yeah.
I too shall follow the group.
Alright.
Hell, I'm not staying here. Where are you going?
Yeah. Okay. And you said you were stealthing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll.
Oh yeah, 28.
Oh yeah, you're pretty confident that you're stealth. What about the other two? Are you guys stealthing as well?
Yeah. Stealthing's thankfully one of my higher stats, so it's all good.
Wait, so you don't fucking send it all over the place? Like my fucking semen dice that I blew all over my fucking wall.
I shall also make an effort to stealth, and I am going to make the roll right now to stealth. It's a +3, and I got 10.
I got 21.
You're also wearing chainmail armor, which is heavy armor, so you have disadvantage.
Okay, I'll roll it again, and 15, so it's still 10.
Okay, 10. And you had...
21.
Oh, God.
Like I said, I had good stealth.
Yeah. Alright, so on your way out, Thekin, you kind of get the edge of your chainmail caught on one of the ripped metal edges of the hole.
Okay.
And you just kind of pull a little bit, and you hear... Shit. And you pull back and then keep going. I can be an asshole DM sometimes. Just so you know. Warning you in advance.
It's fine.
But I do need to roll something else, so bear with me. Oh.
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 What?
Wait a minute. I need to see if I want it to be something that's gonna take forever. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hold on. Thank you for your patience, everyone.
Oh no, we're not fighting 10 Krakens, are we?
No.
Release the Krakens.
At that point, can I just like sneak attack myself and be done with it?
Oh, Jesus. Alright, so...
Nice. Nice.
Whew.
It is bad.
Okay. A roll of a natural 4
Yes, it is.
saved your butts.
Billy's with us.
Otherwise,
Oh,
we would have been starting raucous combat now.
Oh boy.
Holy shit. So, which direction are you going? You're not quite sure what time it is. You just know the sun is out from the light coming down from the surface. Billy is playing Riyadh Wiya Fahai,
Yeah, that.
the Water Genasi Rogue.
well, I mean... We could go after those hags, but, I mean... They did kind of capture us. I mean, maybe we should just sort of make our way back to civilization. Maybe there's some sort of undersea pub somewhere.
True.
Yeah.
Try and get somewhere a bit safer.
Let's see.
Get us some sea booze or something.
Let's see.
All right.
Get us some watered down whiskey or something.
Watered down whiskey. It would be more like
I mean-
eating fermented fish, because liquid imbibement doesn't really work under the water. However,
Yeah.
under the water, the fish don't stink.
Fair point. Fair point.
Fuck that company. Their internet sucks. That was an IT joke.
Oh.
Anyway.
I get it.
Oh, fun fact.
What?
One of the lead actors of Castle Rock played it.
Ah,
The new one.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's right, yeah.
The Skarsgård boy.
Yeah. Interesting person.
Yeah, he plays fucking creepy immeasurably well.
Well,
Did a fantastic job.
Well,
Oh, God.
if the way that they did his makeup and stuff in the recent It is anything to go by, he certainly has the face of creepiness. And it's like
He's
not to be-
actually a very handsome guy.
It's like not to be rude or anything. Just the way he portrayed Pennywise is certainly creepy.
And he's got an incredibly handsome older brother, too.
Good to know.
Alexander Skarsgård. You may
right.
know him as Tarzan or Eric from True Blood.
I never saw
Fuck!
Blood, and yeah, so.
He's big and beefy.
Well, I did see I guess screenshots and stuff of the recent Tarzan, so I kind of know who you're talking about.
You have seen his dad.
Who's his dad? I forget.
Do you remember the scientist that was hanging out with Thor in the first movie and in Avengers?
Sort of.
He's also on... Oh god, what the fuck is that show called? Chernobyl? The new Chernobyl? You don't fucking watch TV. Never mind! It's okay! Moving on! Let's keep moving. Keep moving. Keep going full steam. Alright, anyway.
I'll just look him up just as a double check. So.
Yes. Skarsgård.
That sounds very Norse, to be honest.
They are from Sweden.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And they look Swedish.
That could be why it sounds Norse, because they're from that area.
Because the Swedish are very attractive people. I say because some of my audience are Swedish.
And I have a neighbor who's part Swedish.
I have no idea what the occasional buffering is. It's probably on your side, though, because I see no buffering on my end. Anyway, moving along.
Yeah.
So, right on the outside of the bathysphere, which, by the way, the bathysphere is pretty fucking huge. But right out the exit, you see a gargantuan skeleton. Not a living one, mind you, but just a gargantuan sea creature skeleton. Its ribs are like gigantic canopies in the ocean.
Wow, they actually are pretty sexy motherfuckers. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, anyways.
And you see the back of its skull from where you are, and let's just say if it were alive, one of its teeth could have potentially been what caused the damage to the bathysphere. But the darkening and melting of the metal kind of belays that. Is anyone else experiencing buffering at all? Anyone? No? Didn't think so. Alright.
Well, I don't have anything playing, so it's not really anything playing.
Anyway.
There's a few second lag, but that's to be expected.
Yes, it's normally 30 seconds lag. Ouch. So, what are you guys doing? Oh, and you're also kind of in a trench. So the edges of the rock go up about a couple 100 feet.
Maybe I'll just examine the walls of it while we're moving down said trench.
Alright. Are you just leaving it with the natural light, or are you using, like, your light cantrip?
I think I'll leave it with the natural light for now.
Okay.
Yep,
Then go ahead and... Alright, so since you said you're specifically looking...
Yeah, so investigation?
Yes.
Alright.
But it's got to be at disadvantage because it's dark and you don't have dark vision.
Okay.
I would do the same for any one of them. You already got a low number? You got lower the second time?
No, the second time was higher, but the lower number I got essentially... Oh, wait, no. I was mismathing, and I initially thought I got a 0, but no, I got a 6. I stupidly thought my investigation was -3. No, it's +3. So, but yeah, I got a 6.
Okay. Well, that's a rock wall.
Boop. I just like poke it a little bit.
Be probably easier to see if I had some light, but I'm not gonna do that. And keep swimming.
Keep swimming. Keep swimming.
All right. So, also as an air genasi,
Yes.
you don't have a flat or swim speed, so you actually go half the speed of the two fine gentlemen you're with. However, you do have a spell that you could cast on yourself.
That's the freedom of movement one, right?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, I'll cast that, even though it's using up the only spell slot I have for that spot, but at least it'll help with the speed thing.
The only other thing you have is greater invisibility, which lasts just as long, I believe. I'm going to double check on freedom of movement, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Looking through the book. Something happens a lot when you play Dungeons & Dragons.
Tis cool.
So
Force cage. Freedom of movement. Yep. Both greater invisibility and freedom of movement last an hour. You'll probably get more out of freedom of movement, to be honest.
Okay. Well, later, cat.
Alright, bye, HD cat. Mwah. Love you. Bye.
Ah.
But yeah, it makes it so that you essentially kind of have a swim speed, because you're able to move as if you're unhindered.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are traveling which direction? I forgot which direction you said. Up towards the skeleton, back over the bathysphere.
Well, whatever they choose, I'm just following them, so...
Alright, you guys with the swim speeds.
I don't think we should go straight out in the open because it'll make us easy to spot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about back over the bathysphere?
Sure. Sure, why not?
I'm thinking so long as we can get back towards civilization, or at least figure out where we are, get our bearings.
Oh, and also the oh god, what did I say you were in? Not a ditch.
Trench.
Trench, thank you. It actually goes down a couple of 100 feet too.
The Mariana Trench.
Oh, that's
think we wanna go
fucking
down.
thousands of feet down.
I know, I know, I was trying to make a joke.
Yeah. Alright, so
I
you're
don't think
going
we wanna
over?
Go down.
Yeah.
You want to go down?
No, I said I don't think we should go down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
second
I don't
that.
think
I
you guys
think,
know each other well enough for that yet.
I think going down would be a very bad idea.
Very bad, yes.
Not very nice.
You wouldn't want to go bowling down there.
Oh, did you know that Borat was actually based slightly on a real person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw a couple. Yeah, I saw someone.
The
that did
one
a
from
video.
Wang?
Yes.
Yeah. Wang.
Exactly.
It's like WHANG exclamation point.
Yeah.
Go watch him. He's fucking good. Tales from the Internet's a great fucking series. And if you do see him because I told you, tell him DJ Winza sent you. And that DJ Winza loves him. He has no idea who the fuck I am. It's fine.
Yeah, he's an interesting person. I can give you that. I can tell you that.
I miss my Seaman D12.
And apparently he's also in the band, which I did not know.
Fuck yes. Anyway, moving on.
He has an amazing beard and stash combo.
Moving on.
The beard. Anyways.
All right, so are you guys just like swimming up over the bathysphere?
Yeah, sure.
I am, but I am trying to go as stealthily as possible.
Are the two of you trying to also be stealthy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You, Russabint, roll stealth. Thekin, roll stealth at disadvantage.
Stealth at disadvantage. My
9.
stealth is +3.
Okay.
I rolled twice. First one is 13, second one is a 20. So I'm going to go with the 13 then. Because it's the lower number. That's how it works.
All right, so 13 was the lower number?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Also, do me a favor and all of you roll a perception at advantage because you're trying to be silent, so you're being extra. Because you're trying to be silent, you're paying extra attention.
Is
Natural
that
20.
at advantage? That's at advantage then, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And poop 12.
9. Or 8, sorry.
All right, and what did you get, Riyadh?
Natural 20
Oh, shit.
for 22.
Well, you don't really notice them notice what you're hearing, but you think, God, going up was such a good idea, because you hear what sounds like really loud feeding frenzy downward on the opposite side of the bathysphere from the top, so right underneath it. You hear what sounds like a feeding frenzy, and it sounds like it's a big feeding frenzy. And also, because your roll was natural 20, and it was with your perception, just taking a look, 22, which not terrible. You're also kind of smelling blood in the water. And yeah, you have no idea what kind of blood that is.
Oh boy.
I let everybody know, so we gotta go now.
Alrighty, let's go.
All right. So are you going up and then continuing to kind of do an up against like the walls around the in the trench?
Yep.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, and also just for a little side thing for Scorpio. Apparently, Moose says that at the Museum of London, apparently wants the baby Trump blimp. As part of
I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all.
Yeah, Moose just wanted me to relay that to you, Scorpio.
That's not something I heard about, but then again, I haven't really had my ear to the ground in regards to that sort of thing.
It's all right.
Alright.
We just have to deal with him being the leader of our free world, but that's okay. And we're not gonna really go into it because I'm pulling out of politics on my channel. Like, I might talk about it on Facebook and my personal time, but this is not the place for it. We play fucking D&D here. So
D&D gets political.
Then it's only that world's fucking politics.
Okay then.
Where we deal with, a hobgoblin who wants to build an empire because he was chosen by a green light that came to him. So there.
So it might be a Green Lantern.
That's the extent of the politics on my channel right now. Anyway, moving on. You can bring it up in chat. It's just I can't really address it on stream. I apologize, but I will absolutely talk to you on Facebook about it if you want. Or Twitter, or Instagram, I think. If you want to post on my food pictures. Or of my shitty hair. Which, oh god. It's pink on the ends now. Alright, anyway. Moving on.
It's got pinky on the brain.
Nerf! Anyway. So, no, you can talk to each other about it. It's just I won't be responding to it.
Well, he might, but I might say something. But that's a different matter.
I can't stop you. And I can't stop either of the other two.
Would I even actually stop even if you tried?
No. Unless I tell you to get the fuck out of my house.
True. I mean, there's that. I mean... Yeah,
But I wouldn't do that to my sidekick. Anyway, moving on. I will ask for another...
So was your hair and nice beard, by the way.
Thank you. I will ask for another perception from everyone. But again, at disadvantage, because it's not... Because this check is not relying on sound or smelling.
So perception at disadvantage.
Yeah, this is purely sight, and none of you have dark vision.
12.
Natural
First
one.
one is 15, second one is 15. They're both the same. So I got 15 on both of those.
And you get
So
a
it's
plus 0?
I got +1 on perception.
Oh,
Plus
so
1.
16?
Excuse me.
No, that's 14 + 1 both times.
Alright, Riyadh, you have a 3. And you had
I got
a
a 12.
12? Alright. Well, you, again, don't really notice anything out of the ordinary as you're swimming and just kind of casually looking at the rocks.
Okay.
Thekken,
Oh, what the heck?
you notice,
Yeah.
the beard definitely needs a touch-up.
Yeah, a wee bit, yeah. To be
A
honest.
wee bit? The entire fucking thing's getting done, like, middle of July.
Oh.
The whole shebang. Shaboing boing babe. Anyway,
Sheboyga.
you notice
Sheboygan.
that in a few places, it kind of looks like indentations.
Hmm.
I guess to say it's indentured. Horrible joke, I know.
There's some indentations here.
And one of them kind of moved.
Oh,
not good.
that one moved. I let the others know about this quietly.
That doesn't sound too good.
So, you kind of see what looks like peeling off of the, What the hell did I put there? Kind of looks like peeling off of the indentation. But then you don't see any more movement.
Interesting.
Hmm. Shall we try to move along cautiously and hope they haven't noticed us?
That would probably be a good idea.
Probably be for the best.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
How long does invisibility last?
An hour.
I would like to cast invisibility on myself.
Alright.
I think I may do the same thing.
You have greater
greater
invisibility,
invisibility,
and it used you already used your fourth.
Because, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Forget about that. Freedom of movement thing. Yeah.
Believe me, it's far more useful than you think. It's the only reason you're able to keep up with them.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's right. You did say that before, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Well, I mean, it would be nice staying up the speed with you two, I guess, in this situation.
By the way, for those that are curious about what I've used for a map, I started using incarnate.com. Not a sponsor. Hashtag could be a sponsor. I made my world map in it. I liked the program. Gave me something to do for a couple of hours, making my beautiful world. And I noticed that the tall continent kind of looks like it's shaped like a foot.
Yeah.
And the others both look like penises. Anyway,
Penis.
moving on.
Look out, penis.
Alright.
Yes.
High, low, or medium?
Medium.
Alright.
Medium.
Riyadh. High, low, or medium? Or, excuse me, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. Okay.
Alright then.
So, I need to know, Rossabent, does a 16 hit you?
Ah, scheiße, yes. My AC is 13.
Out of nowhere, you just feel what feels like solid water hitting you in the face. Take 13 bludgeoning damage, please.
Oh boy.
And you guys both see all of a sudden Rossabin just and some bubbles and a little bit of blood coming out of his mouth.
Oh dear.
And
I'm in here. I'm in here.
it's time for everyone's favorite part. Time to roll initiative.
Okay.
Don't worry,
Alright,
it's not
well.
it's not one of those gigantic battles that they're gonna have in the new Pokemon Sword and Shield that will only have half the fucking Pokemon.
Moose thinks it could possibly be a good idea to maybe do a video on D&D map creation or something.
Maybe. I'll just show off what I actually use.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. All right, so above 20.
Not me.
Nobody.
Nope.
Okay. 15 to 20.
I have 16.
Oh shit. All right. Thank goodness. Oh no, you guys still share the same first letter. Fuck. All right. From 10 to 15.
I got a 12.
All right.
And I got a 9. Just at the same time.
You got a 9?
I got a 9.
All right. All three of you get to go first.
Oh,
But
boy.
we will start with Thekan.
Yes.
So, you know relatively where there is a thing.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
But you can't really see it too well because you're not sure why. But you know something's there.
I am going to use one of my traits, Emissary of the Sea, to see if I can communicate with this thing.
Emissary of the Sea.
Talk to animals that breathe water.
Alright, it doesn't say it takes your turn or anything. I think it's an ability you use, like, automatically. But you don't really hear anything, what's it called? Well, what language are you using? Because you have Common and Primordial.
I'm going to use primordial, I guess. I don't know if
Thank
it
you.
understands common or not. I'm just
Thank
gonna be
you.
like, hey. Okay.
Okay.
What are you
I'm
saying?
gonna be all like, hey, what's going on? We're not food.
In an offshoot of primordial, kind of like, think how Jamaican sounds to regular English speakers, or
Okay.
Ebonics to compared to American English.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to eat. You're on my land. I own this place. It's the Aquan accent.
Ah. Alright, well, I'll just tell him that we're just passing through. We're not here to cause any trouble.
You being here is the trouble.
I mean, since
Well,
I can
I
also
mean,
speak
we
primordial,
can-
I hear all this too.
Yes. In fact, I believe all three of you can speak primordial. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we just want to leave. We won't trouble you if you don't trouble us. We'll be as gone from here as quickly as possible.
I could possibly persuade him to let us go.
Well, you're gonna have to wait till your turn. Is that all you are doing this turn?
Well, I want to see what he says first. So,
Well, we've gone over 6 seconds of
Okay.
chat. So
Alrighty then.
that's basically taken up your whole turn. Riyadh. What the fuck are you doing? And you are privy to that.
I am going to hold my action with my short bow. I'm invisible, so I don't want to break my invisibility. If he attacks anymore, I'll hit him.
Okay.
And in my case, like I said, I'm going to try and persuade him to let us go.
Alright, so roleplay first, roll second, because your roleplay will adjust the DC.
Okay. So in that case, I say to him, hey, we just want to go on through, man. We mean you no harm or...
By the way, I like how you're acting, how you're making the voice really breathy, because you're an air genasi.
Well, I mean, it makes
I love
sense.
it.
I mean, air genasi, so it kind of makes sense that I would make it kind of breathy and airy.
Alright, so go ahead. We're just passing through.
Just perfect, we mean no harm.
You're a breathy Ringo Starr. We're just passing through. Because I need to use the loo.
Use the loo.
We need to get back to our yellow submarine.
18.
Oh shit. I am actually going to roll extra for this.
19.
What is your name?
Mine is... I am Rasabint.
I am terribly sorry I've been to your shows. Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
And you just hear, like, water shifting away from you.
Yes.
I'd recognize that voice anyway. Just go. I will leave you alone.
Well, thank you.
But if you see those 3 sea beaches, I need to suck 'em one.
I'll consider it if we ever bump into them.
Now get out of here.
Alrighty.
And then
I
you
just cough a little bit because of the hit. But,
and you just hear the swishing go back towards the wall.
It pays to be a musician, especially with lots of fans. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I really want to learn how to use graphics with my streams. One of the things I want is to get a green screen. Because a green screen would be fucking awesome.
It's going to be useful.
Yeah.
that would be cool.
Moving on. Yeah, because I'd, like, have myself kind of shifted to one side, and then I'd have the map here and do like weatherman style shit.
Here we are.
And right here by the statue's nipple, tweak. Turn this back, because it's oh shit. Nope. I still have to have Marcus on screen.
Yeah. No.
Because it would suck if you weren't. Anyway, moving on.
I'm nowhere.
So, you just kind of see what kind of looks like rock pushing back up against rock, even though it's not really rock. It's kind of hard to describe, because it's just like thicker water pressing against rock.
Some rock on rock action.
Alright. So,
Yes.
you just continuing to go, huh?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't
All
want
right.
to
Yeah,
die.
we're gonna be good on our word. We're just gonna leave this thing be.
Yes. Yes,
Have fun storming the castle.
Thank
I don't
you.
know. That's... It is better down where it's wetter, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I very well do.
That was a vagina joke.
I know.
Okay.
I kind of had a feeling it had something to do with, reproductive organs of the female variety.
Ding. Alright, anyway. Okay, so
Whatever, man.
you're still going upward and against the wall?
Yes,
Alright.
I think we are.
How high
Sounds like
how
a
high
plan.
up do you want to go?
As high as that purple rain, man. Or purple haze, man.
It's no-
I don't know. I don't know. It's the heat, man. It's getting to my brain.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking hot out here in Massachusetts today. Well, hot for us is like 80, 85.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Thank God for air conditioning.
Yes.
Or the gods.
Praise
So,
Talos or whatever
praise Talos!
or whatever god that John's character believes in, or Morthos.
Lathander.
Yeah,
Or Lathander.
oh, praise Lathander.
Fuck that motherfucker Lathander. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, no, it's like, please, Lathander, please. It's like, fuck you, Lathander. But then he redeemed himself with that other throw. I'm just barely remembering that from Saturday.
Oh God, we play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons games together. Anyway, moving on. So, how far up are you going?
Yeah, it's a good
At least
question.
until we're up and out of here and safe.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
as you get just over the edges of the trench, you do see seaweed forest off to the right, and
Oh, let's see.
on the other side you see just a giant pile of coral.
Coral.
Now, I want... I'm just going to go with who has the highest number on this. That's Thekin. Roll
Okay.
survival for me.
Survival.
Survival!
Of the fifth.
That's +4.
Yes.
Alright. I got an 18.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Now, you remember that you have to pass through the coral to get back to civilized world. The forest is completely the opposite direction than you need to go.
I shall pass this along to my compatriots here.
Alright, sounds fine to me.
Let's go.
Alright.
Can we
Alright,
get out of here and get back to my tour?
let's go that way then. To civilization.
So, as you're going, You don't even have to roll for perception on this. You hear what sounds like a man shouting in fear in a little bit further down in the coral.
Someone
else
in
hear that?
trouble.
Does anyone else hear that yelling? Or is that just me?
No, I heard it all. I heard it as well.
Okay, so at least I'm not going crazy.
How far away is it?
Thankfully, it's on your way.
On the way.
So you could probably get there pretty quickly, pretty easily. But it sounds like it's kind of in like a wedge into the coral that you can't see just yet.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's take a look as we go up, but let's be quiet about it.
Alright.
So stealth.
So, Thekin, you roll stealth at disadvantage. Riyadh, you roll at advantage because you're invisible. And Rasabint, you just roll stealth because...
So it's just a normal roll for me, gotcha.
Yep, normal roll.
I rolled an 8.
It's only been 20 minutes, by the way, so your spells are still going pretty strong.
Ah, that's a good number.
I have rolled an 8. I am as stealthy as a brass band through a.
You're as stealthy as a Harley Davidson motorcycle.
Yes.
I got a 25.
Okay. So.
And I got a 23.
You guys, Rasabint and Riyadh, you guys are kind of... I'll presume you guys are going to try to circle around. Mm-hmm. Alright. So, as you guys are trying to circle around, the two of you with the R names notice as Thekin gets over to where he's about to look over, his armor just kind of clangs against some of the coral. And instantly, you see this animal head pop up. And imagine the jaw is this long and the snout is this long.
So kind of like a dog-like thing of like an elongated mouth, pretty much.
And it's on a very long neck. And it's just looking right at him.
Hey, that's not good.
Like, this close. And it opens its jaws just a little bit and its teeth are exposed. And it's just long, sharp teeth.
Man-sized teeth.
You are right up next to it. This wouldn't qualify as survival, so... actually, who has nature as a trained, if applicable?
Nope, not me.
Wait, yes, you have +3 in it.
I know, but it doesn't have like the star
+2 in
thing next to
nature.
it. I thought that's what you meant, but yeah. So in that
Fuck
case,
it,
yeah,
everybody roll nature.
Okay.
So mine's a +0 in nature.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 19.
I'll tell you in just a second.
Okay.
When I get the other rolls.
Gotcha.
8.
9.
Alright, you guys have no idea what it is.
Yeah, to them,
He's
just
being
a big
stared down by a plesiosaur.
Oh, that kind of a thingy. Okay.
Yeah, that is a dinosaur.
Oh boy. Yeah, I thought
They
this...
definitely eat flesh.
Oh boy. Guys, that's a plesiosaur, and he's... And to us,
And
he's very
as you start talking, another head pops up and stares directly at you, but it's like further back.
Oh, hi. But,
And as you're looking over, you see its body down below. And you see 2 more on the opposite side. Oh, shit.
Oh, guys, I think we're in a wee bit of trouble.
And...
So is it kind of like a Hydra sort of thing? Or is
no,
it just like
there are 4 actual plesiosaurs.
Ah, so 4 separate ones, okay.
So, I will need initiatives.
Alright.
It is combat time. Time for combat is nigh.
Ooh. Not bad.
Alrighty, I think I'll be a bit further ahead in my queue.
Alright, above 20.
No,
Nobody?
not me.
Alright.
15
Fucking
to
bugs.
20.
15 to 20, thank you.
18.
18 also.
Alright, who wants to go
Please
first?
leave me 14.
I know my dex is 15 if that
Well,
means...
no, you guys can just decide. Do I want to go first? Do you want to go first? Who wants to go first?
Yeah,
you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm fine with whoever wants to go first.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
So who wants to go first?
I
Who's on
guess
first?
I could go first. I mean, I'm a more tanky one.
Yeah,
I
you've
think.
got
Okay,
one
yeah.
right in front of you.
In that case, you go first then. Be the meat shield.
Alright.
I mean, I am right there.
Yeah.
And by the way, good news, all 3 of you are faster than these things.
Yay.
Give me 1 second before I hear anything anyone else says.
Oh, it's her. It's
Holy
the,
shit, there's a
it's
gorgeous
the lady
woman
that
walking
does
in
the
my house.
thing.
Hello.
See,
Hi.
everybody? That's the
gosh.
gorgeous woman. She's amazing and phenomenal and wonderful.
And, a
And I
pretty
love
lady.
looking at her.
Eh.
So yeah, I saw the Castle Rock thing. Yeah, because like when I was coming in, because I've never seen Castle Rock before, so it's just like when I came in and everything, like I saw
And
that
they're
like,
setting up the movies.
oh yeah, because like I saw all the chords and stuff, I was just like,
Second,
the fuck's all this? And it's just like,
what are you doing first?
Yeah.
Yep. Filming tomorrow.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this thing probably isn't going to be much for talking.
yeah, highly doubt it.
Well,
Well,
it
I'm gonna-
does qualify as an aquatic animal.
Okay, I'm going to start with a hello.
Bro.
Food. That's all it says.
Right.
So any
I
chance
guess
we
I
can
better
convince
make-
you not to eat us?
You don't speak
Oh.
to animals.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Unless you cast speak with animals.
Never mind then.
Right, well then, I guess I'd better make an attack, hadn't I?
Yeah, we probably have.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting ready to snap at you.
Right, so melee weapon attack,
No, it was a
long
random.
sword, +8 to hit. So I'm gonna take a swing with my longsword.
Alright.
Does a 14 hit.
It's a pretty large creature. Not exactly super mobile. So yeah.
A 14
Give me the
hits.
damage.
Good.
Yay.
I'm gonna swing-
Also, I can't tell. Are you sporting your shield or are you swinging it two-hander style?
I am going to swing my sword. Two-handed, I think. Yeah, two-handed.
All right.
We want to bring this down as quickly as possible.
All
So
right.
That's 1d10 plus 5. 1d10 plus 5, and that's a 13.
13 damage. Oof.
Nice.
13 damage.
All right. And your second attack?
Second attack. Second verse, same as the first.
And bop it in the face.
So I roll d20 plus 8 to see if it hits. That's a 21.
Damn.
So that definitely hits.
Mm-hmm.
And so I roll my damage again. That's to 15. Hoo-hoo.
15 damage. Jesus.
15 wonderful damage.
All the damage.
And
And
if I can end my turn with just saying not food.
And, you know, you see blood kind of getting in the water around it because you hit it in the head because that was your available target.
You booped it on the nose kind of hard.
And harassment.
And a vicious mockery. Because, I mean, I'm not close to it at the moment, but I know I can at least, you know, say mean things to it and make it hurt.
You do have other abilities.
I do. It's just... I highly doubt, like, charm person, hold person, and dispel magic and that sort of thing would probably help. Oh, well, fear might help, but...
Yeah, it could.
Give me a thing to bring that up so I can have it on the screen.
I can pull it out.
I know, but...
Let
like,
me
I'll
whip
also...
this out.
Yeah, but that's the thing, like, I'll have, like, right here in front of me so I don't have to keep asking.
Oh, okay.
So...
Alright, so Fear, which is a spell that I really want to get for Bartholomew. You project a phantasmal image of a creature's worst fears. Each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. All of them are within that if you shift 20 feet to your right over this little gap in the coral.
Yeah. Coral.
Coral! And they become frightened for the duration.
Alright, well... in that case, I'll actually start out with that and spoop it.
Alright, what is... Actually, I've got it on screen. And that's a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Alright. So, all four of them. By the way, what do you do to cast fear?
I think I'll just like strum my lute or whatever my guy has and just say, "Prepare to be scared, you freaky bastard."
And your save DC is...
Yeah, my DC is 14.
The one that is behind the one that just took a big hit to the face
Yeah.
doesn't really look like it's changed its demeanor at all.
Oh, really?
The other three kind of look at you, kind of horrified. Like they look like a scared animal.
So that's fair, mate. I may be smaller here, but I'm still to be feared.
Alright, and you still have 10 feet of movement and a bonus action if you've got one available.
I assume attacking them would break their fear?
I don't believe that's how the fear spell works.
Okay.
Let me just take a quick look. Creature must make the dash action to move away from you through the safest route available on each of its turns unless there is nowhere to move. The creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight. The creature can make a wisdom saving throw to break the spell. And they also have to drop whatever they're holding.
Highly doubt these plesiosaur I have any or holding anything.
You never know.
Oh.
So they haven't gone yet.
Okay.
And you can deal damage to them, and they'll remain frightened.
Yay! So in that case, I'll Vicious Mockery the one that Scorpio hit.
Alright.
Because I want
That
him
means
to
I have to roll another wisdom saving throw. So, what do you say to viciously mock it?
You and your con should have died ages ago.
Alright, give me your damage.
Since I'm level 7, I can do 2d4.
Yes, sir.
6.
Alright. 28 damage plus 6 is...
34.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because I suck at math. Alright. And... Riyadh. How will you bring joy?
Can I get around, still being invisible, can I get around the one that... So I can get a flank and an advantage on it, so I can try to get this guy with my rapier?
Easily.
Okay. Then that's what I will do.
Alright.
That is a 15 to hit.
Yep. And that was with advantage, right?
Yep.
Alright, and you're out of invisibility. Go
D6
ahead.
Sneak attack.
Yep, plus the 1d8 for the rapier damage itself.
D8, there's D8. Ooh, that's a good one. 10, 21, 23 damage.
23 damage. 34 plus 23 is...
57.
Yeah, that caused a lot of damage to this thing. You cleaved, like, part of its, like, back wide open. Like, you can literally see its spine and some of its ribs on the right side.
I yell out, "Get some!"
Also, I want you to roll a perception.
Me?
Yeah.
That's 6.
Thank you. That's all. Alright. So, fear has a very special effect on creatures affected by it.
Oh, really?
Where the only action they can take is the dash action and move away from the caster.
Oh, okay.
The fear spell, that is. So, the one that was injured, which I'll let you guys get an attack of opportunity in a moment, and 2 of the others start to swim up and out of this little indent. Let me just double check their swim speed. Yeah, they get pretty far. Although, if you guys want to finish off the one that you've damaged, that is up to you.
I think I'm going to take this attack opportunity.
All right,
I'll see
we'll
what they
adjudicate
do.
the fighters first.
Yeah, I'll let them do their thing first and try and finish him off if he's still alive after them.
You may go first.
Yep,
Me
go ahead and
first.
roll your attack.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I am going to do the same as I was doing before with my two-handing my longsword. I got a 10. Did that hit?
A 10?
A 10.
You're flanking, so roll again.
12.
12 total?
Yeah.
You just miss.
Oof. Oh well, never mind.
Like, you kind of go, and as it's turning, its fin hits the side of the blade, throwing your swing off entirely. And now, Riyadh.
$12 for me.
Was that at advantage because you're flanking?
Yes.
Really?
Yep. Both of us got 12s.
Jesus. So, one of its rear flippers knocks your rapier aside as it's turning to swim 80 feet up and out of the crater. However, Thekin and
Yes.
Rasabint,
Yeah.
you notice the plesiosaur that didn't seem to react with your spell is now staring at Riyadh. Hey, Riyadh.
Yes.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah, yes, it does very much so.
All right. Take 14 points of piercing damage
Ooh.
as it goes and bites you from behind. By the way, that's what the perception check was, to see that it was staring at you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it only attacks once per round, so.
Yeah, but still.
We are back at the top. Thekin, that plesiosaur just took a chunk out of Riyadh, and it is about 30 feet from you.
I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna swing my sword out two-handed again.
All right. Ginzu 5000, go!
21.
All right. That hit's old enough to drink.
Well, alrighty then. So let's roll some damage.
Some damage.
14.
All right. 14 on that first hit.
I know I'm gonna do the same again on my second attack.
All right.
27.
Yeah. No, you missed. Yeah, go ahead. Roll your damage. Wait, 27.
15.
Was that a natural 20? No, you get plus
No.
6.
And I
Wait,
did
what?
15 damage with that. I am rolling extraordinarily well on the damage rolls tonight.
Oh, good God. So, how many fighters have you played?
Me, well, technically I did play one on 3.5 edition. Oh, was it 2 edition?
No, I
don't
mean,
know.
like in the one-shots.
In the ones we've been playing, the
Maybe one or
dwarf?
two.
Maybe 1 or 2, yeah.
Alright. So, I'm going to tell you right now, it's 9:48 Eastern Standard Time. We're nearing the end of the stream.
Yeah.
So, don't worry about going all out. Hint, hint. Hint, hint.
Eh,
Oh, and was that a natural 19 on that last one?
that was a natural 19 to hit. 19 plus my 8 on the attack, and then damage was a 10 plus 5.
Okay, so it's actually 20 plus 5, because you crit on a 19 or 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I need to make that 39 damage you dealt in 2 attacks, instead of 29.
Oh,
By the way, you may want to go action surge.
action search. Okay. How do I do that?
You just did. You can attack, or you can do something else with your action, but attacking is probably the better idea.
Okay, I'm gonna take another swing then. Two-handed again. And 22. That is a 14 plus 8.
Alright, give me that drain damage.
Okay, D10 plus 5. 7.
Alright, 39 plus 7 is...
46.
Thank you. I suck
you
at
can do
regular
numbers.
math now. My brain is dying. So you still have one more attack.
Well, I shall attack again then. Same as
Slice
before.
it to bits.
Second verse, same as the first.
Well, it's like 8 first now. Ooh, 9. That doesn't hit.
Oh, natural 1?
Natural 1 plus 8.
So, the sheer force of the second blow kind of threw it back a little. You were able to carve in with the tip of your blade with your third attack, but the momentum that you had caused with the critical hit pushed it out of the range of the fourth hit. And
Yeah.
Riyadh.
That's not a lot of damage.
Right.
Or no. Is it Riyadh? No, it's Rasabint. Rasabint. Rastabint, man.
So, I'm gonna vicious mockery this one.
Okay.
Because, I mean, why the fuck not? So, yeah, I'd say that I've seen bunnies that are scarier than you.
Well, it rolled a natural 5, so 6.
Yay! 4 damage.
Alright. So, it kind of turns its head. You don't think it actually understood what it said, but it still looks like it's emotionally distraught.
Either way, you're not scary to me.
And
Just a
you
big
still have your bonus action. So if you want to make another... Oh, do you want to have... You're still not scary to me, you big lizard, as your second
Yes.
vicious mockery? Alright.
Yes. You're an ugly motherfucker.
That was a natural 4.
Yay! 4 again.
Oof. You imagine... If it wasn't underwater, you would be seeing some tears forming. But, salt water in salt water is just salt water. Hey, Riyadh.
You'd say it's still a bit salty.
This thing is looking pretty salty.
Can I get around it again to try to get my advantage on the attack?
Oddly enough, you can try to move underneath it to get advantage, considering where Thekin is.
Alrighty, let's do that. So I can...
Right in the cloaca.
That's not gonna happen. It's a 1 and a 2 on that, so that's a complete mess of the 8.
All right.
And a natural
Do you
1.
want to do anything with your bonus action?
I got nothing to do with bonus action. I'll do anything to it.
Yeah. Well, actually, while you're underneath there, roll me a perception at disadvantage.
$10.
You kind of notice something underneath you, but just kind of looks like a shape. Doesn't look like it's part of the coral, but it's underneath the shadow of the creature and you.
Alrighty.
And its turn. It has 2 targets. Riyadh. High or low?
Low.
Alright. Thekin.
Yes.
I believe a 19 hits you?
My armor class is 19 exactly.
Oh, actually it's 17 because you're not using your shield. So,
Ooh.
Well, it still would have hit you with a 19, but it hits you more. So take 14 damage, please.
Okie dokie, 14 damage. That is leaving me with 46 health.
Yeah, he lost power for a bit, but now he's back.
46.
It's alright, you didn't miss anything important. It's just a DJ Winza stream. So, what? 14 damage, yes. And I think you took it from another attack.
Hey, John's here.
Oh, shit. Wait, he hasn't shown up in my chat yet.
Well, yeah, just give it a second, yeah.
There we go. Hey, John. All right, and we're back at the top of the round, so you can retaliate now if you want.
I will retaliate the same way as I have been retaliating up to now. I'm going to take another swing, two-handed.
All right.
As a 14 hit.
Yes.
Well,
In fact, I think that was your first hit, too. No, I mean, like, that was what you rolled for your first ever hit against it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to roll damage. Let's see, 10.
10 damage?
10 damage.
This thing is looking really, really hurt. Like,
Alright.
Seen better days.
kind of rough. You've
I got
carved
another-
big old gashes in its neck.
And I have demoralized
It has
verbally.
It has a slash across half of its face.
Alrighty then.
Oh,
I've got another attack, haven't I?
because of the vicious mockery.
Yes, you do.
Disadvantages on 6 attack.
Rolling again.
Oh, shit, you might not have taken that damage. Hold on.
Yep.
Disadvantage, what I originally rolled was the hit, because the second roll was a natural 20.
Okay, well,
Nice.
at least it wasn't a nat 20.
Yes.
So, second verse, same as the first. Let's two-hand our longsword at this thing.
Remember,
imagine
natural 19 is... Oh, you got a natural 20?
26.
Oh,
So
26?
it's a natural 18, so it's not a crit. But I imagine it still hits.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and give me your damage.
14.
Jesus! Okay, so...
The dice gods are smiling on me tonight.
Yay!
Describe to me how you are cleaving this thing. You can include the first attack in this description.
I just lean in and just push my sword straight through its neck, and I whisper in its ear using my
Speak to animals.
Speak to animals. I whisper in its ear, not food.
Not today.
Nice! Not food.
Not today.
Alright. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And just because I'm going to make shit really easy, because our allocated time ends in 2 minutes, and I don't want to go too far over, I'm just going to say the body just dissipates. And, like, you know, it turns into purple, turns purple, it shakes a little bit, and just disappears like a Final Fantasy enemy.
At least 10, yeah.
Or Final Fantasy 6 or Final Fantasy 4. The classics. Just to save time so you don't have to worry about moving the goddamn carcass. And, you know, once it disappears, you just kind of look down and, oh shit, that's a young Triton teenager. And just to end the one shot, you escort this young man back to your town, so he can be treated for his injuries, including Rasabint casting Cure Wounds just to at least get him back in non-taking of death saving throws.
Alrighty then.
And as he comes to, he says, "Hold on. Oh, that's not right. Oh, I need to get me some Greylace. Oh, thank you. My name is Gregos. I don't think I want to live in the ocean anymore." And that's where we stop. Hey, congratulations, John. I just gave the reason why Gregos doesn't live in the... Okay, so the character Gregos was a character he played in one of my non-recorded, non-streamed one-shots based on Old Greg. We just called him Old Gregos.
Greg.
He lived in a swamp. He had a gigantic frog, and he had a boot of infinite Grayleys that anytime he took a sip, it would be like as much Grayleys as he could put in his mouth and swallow.
Am I?
Because Bailey's is copywritten, I think. But I fucking love Bailey's. I want some Bailey's right now. If I could have it, I'd be chugging it. But anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. I do these randomized one-shots, and sometimes I try to wedge them in. And by the way, I decided on him being Gregos, like, literally as I was, like, thinking, okay, so now that the thing's gone, what am I going to say about the guy? Fuck it, he's Gregos. No, it's okay. It's all right. I literally just decided it was Gregos right at the end. Because I'm like, what would be the funniest fucking thing to do here? Yes, he's Gregos.
Gregos, motherfucker.
But anyway, if you guys want to be a part of these one-shots, I do them every Monday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the East Coast of the United States. Just look up what the fucking difference is on Google. We're all adults here, except for the children. For obvious reasons. And kids shouldn't be watching me, you little bastards. Anyway, if you want to be a part of it,
How about Shim?
go ahead and leave a comment in the recorded version of any of my
Stuff.
Dragon Ball Z videos, because that's what I call my Dungeons and Dragons show. And I am happy to take new players. I'm happy to take old players who haven't played 5th edition. And it's just a 2-hour, short, silly, bullshit fucking one-shot that either can or doesn't have to be connected to my normal world. Anyway, remember... Oh, now about Shim. Shit. That I may give you a lot more agency, because he's your favorite character. Other than Morthos. Yes. Yes. He warned you that I'm fucking horrible.
Yes, I did. Yes, Reggie, I did warn you, yes.
But anyway, if you want to help out with the channel, I do have a Patreon. It's in the description of every video that I have made since I created it, which was several years ago. I only have like 2 tiers, $1 and $5. You know, if you do want to donate to that, please, by all means. It just means I'll be able to afford more stuff for the channel. Maybe learn how to do graphics and buy a green screen and you know, maybe live in something more than just a tuna fish can.
Or sardine can.
Sardine can,
Yeah.
Tuna fish can. Both are fucking tiny. And you can also hit join on YouTube, subscribe on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, connect it to your Twitch account. You get Twitch Prime, which allows you to give a free Twitch subscription to any channel. You don't have to give that one to me, but I do recommend you go for a smaller channel over the bigger ones, because they already have a lot of subscribers, and the smaller channels will appreciate you a lot more. Not as much as me, but a lot more. I don't know if I have any way of throwing money at me on Mixer, though, or Facebook. So, yeah. Anyway, do you guys have anything you want to plug?
Yay, subscribe to me.
Yeah, subscribe to Marco Amazo, although
I'll be changing it at some point in the future.
Make a video. Make a video of you saying, hey, I'm looking for a new brand name new branding for my channel.
Yeah.
Post something down below, and I may choose what you say. Okay. It's not a contest. I'm just looking for help. And thank you.
Yeah.
Scorpio, you don't have anything?
Come check out my channel. I'm not adding anything new at the moment, but I do have a backlog of videos so you can watch. It's entertaining. It might be entertaining. I don't know.
Seemed pretty entertaining to me.
I like the accent.
At least from the stuff I did.
Yes. Maybe read some monologues. Just like look up monologues to read in just your natural accent. Or look up some of the weirdest sayings on the planet and just say, please, record this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I know who that is. Thank you for hitting follow. I have no idea what's wrong with them either. Twitch. I have no idea. But anyway, Billy, you don't have anything except for like pictures of food that you post on our Facebook group?
No, I'm good.
All right. Remember, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, however you imbibe Grayleys, remember that I love you all. But I need you guys to get the fuck out of my swamp.
Whoa, later.
Have a good one,
everyone.